And we are back. This is the first proper recording session for me since I'm back from the hospital. I figured there's no more appropriate series to start back up with. So I can tell the story of how Kyle went to the doctor. Dear Farmer Blane, I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandpa's old cottage when we first met. It's really a nice little house. However, you might need some more space someday. That's where I can help. If you bring me some raw materials and pay a fee, I can expand your... Everybody wants money. The first expansion I offer includes a kitchen. With a kitchen, you'll be able to cook any recipes you've learned. Anyway, I hope you're starting to feel at home in Stardew Valley, your local carpenter, Robin. That reminds me I didn't check the TV for today. Weather report. Welcome to the Kozu 5. Once again, I said the Kozu 5. I keep thinking it's going to be the Kozu 5 weather report. Welcome to Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Oh, I see a glimmer within my scrying orb, a shard of knowledge from the future. The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. And the Queen of Sauce. Greetings. Welcome to Flavor Town. It is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, stir fry. It's a perfect way to get some healthy greens on your plate. Saute the greens in a little sesame oil and make sure to add plenty of fresh ginger and garlic. Now, breathe deeply. Oh, that's good. You learned how to cook stir fry. Yay, that sounds fun. Ah! Comeback game, there we go. So, we've got an artifact to turn in. Well, I guess let's water our plants first. That's probably a good idea. So, I was in the hospital for a few days. Let's talk about that. So, 2 weekends ago, on Saturday. Listen, by the way, if like hearing someone talk about their bodily functions really bothers you, I'm not going to get descriptive, but I am going to be talking about like, constipation, for instance. But no more detail than that. So I am about as regular as anyone could be, maybe too regular. So, oh yummy, we got some potatoes. So when I went to my wife and said, I'm feeling really constipated, she understood that was a big deal. I legitimately have like never felt this. And like, I could just tell I was backed up and nothing was flowing and cramping isn't the right word for it. My lower abdomen it was really uncomfortable. Maybe it is. No, maybe cramping is the right word. I don't think it was though. It wasn't painful unless I like bent over or something and then it started to hurt. Well, I've never been constipated like this. I know people who have. And so I just thought this is just par for the course. This is just what happens. So I just assumed that's what it was. Didn't think anything else of it. I told Emily, I said, okay, I'm going to go to bed early. Hopefully I can like wake up at some point and poop. But for now, I'm just going to try and like sleep through it. You know what I mean? One person laughed at me for that. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I don't want to just sit there and be uncomfortable. But I also like don't feel like, well, one, we don't have the right medicine for it. And like, I wasn't about to like send Emily out to the store. It was late at night at this point, later at night. And so, where am I going? This is where I'm going. Hey, Gunther. Oh, wait, no. Is that what I want to do? Yeah. This is what I want. Boop. We good? We good. Okay. That's turned in. That's excellent. So the rest of the week, I could tell my body wasn't like normal. Something was definitely up. Hey, Penny. Hey. Hello. The weather's interesting today, don't you think? It's beautiful out. Like you. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? Have a potato. Hey, Grandpa, come here. I haven't met you yet, I don't think. Hey, come here. What's it take for a little peace and quiet around here? I like you, George. Excellent. How much is that backpack? How much is that? 2,000? Yes. Yes. Can't buy any more seeds right now, really, but I got that. Probably should take like quests and stuff, but oh well. I wanted to go check the beach. So the rest of the week goes by, and like I'm feeling better. The pain goes away, like the discomfort goes away. How much wood is this again? 300 pieces. Okay. Like, 'cause that's an easy thing to do. It's not really that important. I guess you can get more loot stuff over there. Oh, I don't even have my fishing rod. So the rest of the week goes by. Everything's okay. But then Thursday night into Friday, I can tell the constipation's coming back. And the cramping doesn't come back. But my lower back hurts, which isn't that unusual for me. That happens from time to time. But then about midway through the day, I start to feel, specifically when I was in line to pick up my kids from school, I started to feel feverish. And I thought, okay, something's up. Let me just get the kids, go home, take my temperature. So sure enough, I was running a fever. So I texted Emily. I said, okay, the constipation's back. I've got a fever now. So could you get me something for the constipation on your way home and an at-home COVID test? And so, I was like, maybe it's just constipation and COVID. Because I looked it up and like constipation is something that some COVID patients have like exhibited, but like not really. So she gets home and like, I basically just said, well, a little bit of backstory on what I'm about to say. I am not good about going to the doctor. I have not been to like a regular doctor appointment until today. Literally 2.5 hours ago. I have not been to like a regular doctor's appointment in almost 20 years. I think it was going into college that I had to have an exam done. And I think that was the last time I went to a doctor. Like I've been to urgent care like twice in that time, maybe 3 times. And I'm not even that. Well, no, vertigo. I went for vertigo. I had a couple of bouts with vertigo. And so those were my reasons for going. Was when something was clearly very much wrong. Like I could not walk on my own. So anyway, so I said to my wife, okay, look, that's a big deal when I say what I'm about to say to you. I think something's wrong with me. I don't know what it is. Here are my problems. You please feel free. If you want us, can I like just go walk to the, yeah, we'll just do it tomorrow. I was gonna take the wood over to that bridge. So I was like, listen, if you want us to go to the emergency room, this is now Friday night, the next Friday night. The Friday night that I canceled my stream. I said, if you want us to go to the emergency room, let's go. If you want to like have me like go to bed and like see how I feel in the morning, I'm fine with that too. Like you are the much more medically savvy person. Like, yeah, she's going to vet tech school. She knows animals, not people, as far as like her profession's concerned, but just in real world in general, she's good with medical stuff. I am not. I've just grown up. If you got a problem, I just deal with it. If I really need medicine, I'll take medicine, I guess. there's probably a handful of times a year that I tell Emily, hey, I've got a headache. Can you get me some medicine? Like whatever you think I need to take. Like maybe 2 or 3 times a year that happens. Otherwise, I don't take medicine. I don't get sick. I just deal with whatever's happening to me. So it's a big deal for me to say, all right, if you want to go, let's go to the ER. So we did. So I canceled the stream. Well, I canceled the stream already because I wasn't feeling good. So go to the ER. We're there for a little while. They're asking questions. Now, the problem is my symptoms don't like perfectly line up with a thing because of course they don't. And like my wife thought my eyes looked a little yellow. So she was thinking it was something with my gallbladder, like gallstones or something. And so there, anyways, they just decide, okay, you know what? There's clearly something wrong in your abdomen. Let's just get a CT scan and figure out what's wrong with you. So I get the CT scan, comes back, which was really fun, by the way. Like, it was cool. And like, they warn you, like, I don't know if you've never had one, they pump your body full of something that's going to show up on the scanner or whatever. And it, like, they warn you, like, you're going to feel hot and and he's like, and you're going to feel like you wet yourself, but I assure you, you didn't. And I wanted to say, but what if I did? So he was right though. I didn't feel heat. The heat that I felt was like a little delayed. It wasn't until I got back into the ER room that I was in. But like, boy, did I feel like I peed. It was weird. And so anyways, CT scan comes back, and turns out diverticulitis. I've got like an abscess, which if you don't know what diverticulitis is, basically you, hi Penny, nothing wrong with me. My bowels are fine. Diverticulitis is in your colon, like a pocket forms. And that's like a diverticulose or something like that. And it can like get infected, or in my case, get like an abscess type thing. Basically, I had a zit in my colon. And so they didn't really tell me how big it was at this point. And when they did tell me it was like 2.8 centimeters or something, like that didn't mean anything to me. I don't know what that means. Like I know what 2.8 centimeters is, but I don't know. Is that big? Is that small? Do we need surgery? Come to find out from the surgeon, he confirmed, like, no, it looks like the antibiotics are working. We're not going to need to cut you open. Because depending on where the diverticulose and the abscess are, like, you can do various things. They can, like, suck it dry with a needle, or they might have to cut you open, or they just use antibiotics. Anyways, with mine, they just use antibiotics. It was great. I need to go to sell these things. Hi, birds. Hi, birds. Ha! So we decide, okay, doesn't look like we're going to need surgery, but surgeon's going to stick around, keep checking on me every day just to be sure. In the meantime, they're going to pump me full of antibiotics. Oh, hey, Gus. Yeah, I know a lot of the people living around here. Okay, good for you, Gus. Okay, that's one of the benefits of being a bartender. Okay, can you get out of the way so I can go in, please? Thank you. Welcome. By the way, who have I not met yet? Oh, hey, taking a break from work? Yeah, because I'm totally not here selling things. Is there anything else I want to buy? It's only the 8th. I guess I should buy some more stuff. You know what? I like potatoes. Let's go with potatoes. Let's just get a bunch of potatoes. Hold on, my phone is going off like crazy. Are these comments? Yes, they are. Funny comments. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, that's Marnie or whatever her name is. So I don't do great with needles. I have a really decent tolerance for pain. Like if it's something I know and expect, like which was not the case when I was a kid, but now as an adult, like if I know something's about to hurt, it really doesn't bother me. And so like it was funny. All in my time in the hospital, like there were things that kept happening and the nurses were like, oh wow, you didn't even flinch. Like, so I had to have, in the time that I was there, I had to have 3 different COVID tests. Well, I've had plenty of COVID tests at this point. And I had been lucky enough up until this point to only have the, oh, I didn't sell all my stuff. I've been lucky up until this point to, oh, let me get my fishing rod. To only have the lightly swabbed one, you know, where they just kind of circle around your nose a bit. I've been lucky to only have those. But this time, one of the times, they had to do the one that everybody talks about, that like it feels like it's going back into your skull. I had always wondered how I would be with that one because I know myself, and I know, like, not only do I have a pretty good pain tolerance, but I know like my nasal cavity is like, I don't know why I know this. I just know my nasal cavity is really big. I know it's big. I know, like, I just know. And boy, was I right. I didn't flinch at all. She shoves that thing straight back and she literally said, you're the first person that's not flinched once. What are you doing, Kyle? Over here. Over here to the little bubbles. So there was that. And then there was, now we'll get to the needles in a second because I don't do needles well. So they had me hooked up to a heart rate monitor, which means I got sticky stuff all over my chest and my sides and stuff. Well, I, as you may expect, am a pretty hairy man. And, so when they went to go remove those, oh man, I thought I was going to look down and have a little circle of skin that was just there when it was all said and done. Like, it hurt. And like, oh, and when they ripped out the IV, like, I didn't flinch for that. But like, anyways, I'm proud of myself, right? Because I've got a pretty decent pain tolerance. But I'm okay with shots because shots don't take that long. I can just ignore the pinching feeling. I can ignore the thought of that there's some substance entering my body because it's all mental for me, pretty much. It's just mental. It's not a pain thing. It's a feeling thing and a mental thing. However, I've never had an IV put in, and I was actually impressed at how well I did with that. But blood draws get me a good bit. Oh, the bubbles went away. That's sad. And I had to have a lot of blood draws. Like the first night I was there, I had to have 2 back-to-back, one from the IV that I already had and one from the other arm. Okay, fish. Are you scared of the birds or something? Oh, here we go. So, oh, it was a good throw. Right in the bubbles. Okay, let me concentrate on this. No. Oh, no. No more of that. No more of that, please. Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Oh, yeah, that's the spot. That's it. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Okay, we're running out of time today, and I haven't used up a ton of energy. Let's go chop some wood. I just kind of like doing different things. So I start getting my second blood draw. And I start to not feeling so great. I will never be a person that is able to give blood. I don't know if it's legitimately that I'm losing blood or if it's just mental, but I found myself in a position where I could not even speak. It wasn't until Emily said, "Are you okay?" Because she could see the paleness and the sweat. No, don't chop him. Pet him. Why can't I pet my dog? Why can't I pet my dog? Do I need a free hand for that? How do I change between... Oh, geez. I don't even know. Oh, I haven't had to do this on PC in so long. How do I change between? Just tab. Do I need an empty hand to pet? Or something? I can't go to an empty hand. Okay, I guess I did it and it just didn't show the hearts or something. Can't you pet your dog? Come on now. So anyways, Emily can tell. Oh, Kyle's not doing good. And I was like seriously feeling nauseous. And the girl was worried about me passing out. I'm like, I'm not worried about me passing out. I'm worried about me throwing up everywhere. Like that was the feeling. And, cause she said, oh, if you pass out, it's okay. At least you're already in a bed. I'm like, okay, first of all, that's not comforting. And so, anyways, it took a good, she was done and I made it, but it took a good 10 minutes for the color to come back to my face. But like, it wasn't until Emily said something to me that I could even like verbalize that I wasn't feeling good. It was weird. That to me was the lowest point. Thankfully, it was the very beginning of the whole thing. And then it was all uphill from there. Come on, Brantley, let's go to bed. Wait, Brantley, did I name you Brantley or Hunter? Now I'm forgetting. I think I named you Brantley, didn't I? Oh, let me go sell those things. What did I name you? What did I name you, boy? What is your name? Why can't I see your name? Do I have to go in here to see name? I hate that you can't. Once you enter the map, you can't go back, I don't think. Maybe you can, I just don't know. Can I not see like his stats or something? Whatever, anyways. What did I name him? Did I name him Brantley? I named him Brantley. Yeah, I hear you, big boy. So anyways, then I ended up being able to leave. They slowly upgraded what food I could eat throughout the weekend. And on Monday morning, I ate breakfast and everything was okay with my stomach. And so they said, okay, we're going to let you go home. And boy, I was out of there fast. When they started up the discharge, it was like an hour later, I was out of there. I was shocked at how fast that was. So anyways, I am really glad to be back. Thank you. Thank you for being here while I play a game and talk about my bowel obstructions. Now and I had a follow-up appointment today and doctor said everything's looking good. I can go back to a perfectly normal diet. I do want to be high fiber, but like it's a normal diet. You just want to make sure you have high fiber along with it. So that's fine and easy. And then I get the joy of I gotta go see, I gotta go see a man about a colonoscopy at some point. So, you know, that was coming up anyways. I'm getting up to 40. Might as well just get it out of the way while I'm younger, right? We'll see you guys next time. We'll title this episode TMI. Adios. Goodbye.